know it's a kind of a game, but in the end it all works out being the same. We stay at home.
Now, with my wife, it's houses.
Houses?
House orders to view. Sometimes I think that there's hardly a house in England that's ever been up for sale that my wife hasn't been over. She plans how to apportion the rooms. She even works out the structural alterations that may be necessary. Now, she plans the curtains, the covers, and even the general color scheme.
Oh, well, too bad the fantasies of our wives aren't evidence. But at least it helps one to understand why young Vole would go out inquiring about cruise literature.
Yes, pipe dreams.
You know, but we had a bit of luck with Janet Mackenzie, you know.
Why, as you mean?
Yes, overdoing her prejudice.
That was a very telling point of yours about her deafness.
Yes, we got her there, but she got herself back over the wireless. Look, John, what really happened that night? Could it have been robbery with violence after all? I mean, the police would have to admit that.
No, they really don't think so. And they don't often make a mistake. And the inspector is quite certain that was an inside job, that that window was tampered with from the inside.
Well, he may be wrong.
I wonder.
But if so, who was the man Janet Mackenzie heard talking with Miss French at 9:30? It seems to me there are two answers to that.
And those answers be?
First, she made the whole thing up when she realized the police weren't convinced about it being a burglary.
Surely she wouldn't do something like that.
Well, what did she hear? And don't tell me it was a burglar chatting amicably with Miss French just before he coughed her in the head. You old clown.
I certainly wouldn't think so.
And that grim old woman doesn't seem like she would stick at making up something like that. I don't think she would stick at anything, you know. I don't think she would stick at anything.
Good Lord, do you mean?
Yes, Hart.
Excuse me, Sir Wilfrid. There's a young woman here asking to see you. She says it has to do with Leonard Vole.
Is she mental?
No, sir, I can always tell that type.
Well, what sort of young woman is she?
She's a rather common young woman, sir, and with a very free way of talking.
What does she want?
She says she knows something that'll do the prisoner a bit of good.
Well, that's highly unlikely, but bring her in. What do you think, John?
Oh, well, we can leave any stone unturned.
Well, that's right, but what do you think of?
Here, horses, two of you. I'm not talking to two of you.
This is Mr. Mayhew. He's Leonard Vole's solicitor, and I'm Sir Wilfrid Roberts, counsel for defense.
Oh, sweet, oh dear. Didn't recognise you that wig. Lovely you all look in them wigs. Having a bit of a combat, are ya? Well, maybe I could help you if you make it worth my while.
Yes, Miss...
No need for names. If I did give you a name, it might be Rockwood Myers.
Yes, you realize, do you not, that you're duty-bound to come forward to give any evidence that you may have in your possession?
Oh, come off it. I didn't say I knew anything, did I? I've got something that's more to the point.
Just what is it that you've got, madam?
I was in court today. I watched up, trying to give her evidence. So I am mighty about it too. She's a wicked one. A Jezebel, that's what she is.
Quite so, but as to this special information that you have...
But what's in it for me? It's valuable what I've got. 100 quid. That's what I want.
I'm afraid we could not countenance anything of that character. Perhaps if you would let us know a little more about what you have to offer.
So you don't buy unless you get a butcher's, is that it?
A butcher's?
A butcher's hook. Look!
Yes.
I got the goods on her. Letters, that's what it is. Letters.
Letters? You mean letters from Romaine Vole written to the prisoner?
To the prisoner? Oh, don't make me laugh. Poor rutty prisoner. He's been took in by her. I got got something to sell, dears. Don't you forget it.
If you would let us see these letters, then we should be able to advise you as to how pertinent they are.
Putting it in your own language, are you? Well, as I say, don't expect you bar without saying. But fair's fair, and if these letters will do the trick, if they'll get the ball off and put that fool bitch where she belongs, well, it's 100 tips for me, right?
Yeah, if these letters contain information that would be useful in the defense, to help you on expenses in coming here, I'm prepared to offer you £10.
10 bloody quid for letters like these? Think again.
If you have one of those letters there that would help prove my client's innocence, then I should think that £20 would not be an unreasonable sum for your expenses.
50 quid and it's a bargain. If you're satisfied with the letters.
£20.
Oh, right. Blast you. Here, take them. Put a pack of them. Top one there to undo the trick.
Just a moment. Are those letters written in her handwriting?
It's her handwriting, all right. She wrote them. It's all fair and square.
We don't have your word for that.
I have a letter from Mrs. Vole, not here, but at my office.
Well then, madam, it seems that we'll have to trust you for the moment. God, this is incredible. Quite incredible.
Blooded vindictiveness.
How did you get hold of these?
That would be telling.
What have you got against Romaine Vole?
See that?
Did she do that to you?
Not her. Chap I was going with. Going with and steady I was too. He was a bit younger than me, but he was older than me. And I loved him. Then she came along. Took a fancy to him and got him away from me. Started seeing him on the sly. Then one day, clear out. I knew where he'd gone. So I went after him. Found them together. I told her I got her. He set on me. In one of those razor games he was. Got my first foot proper. There, he said. No man will ever look at you now.
Did you go to the police about this?
Me? Not likely. Besides, it wasn't his fault. Not really. It was hers. All hers. Keep him away from me like that. Turning him against me. Oh, wasting my time. I followed her about my watch time. I just wanted to she's been up to. I know the bloke lives that she goes to see on the sly sometimes. Outside all them letters. So, now you know the whole story, mister. Oh, kiss me. Don't blame you.
I'm deeply sorry.
Yeah.
Deeply sorry. Got a fiver, John? Here, we'll make it another £5.
Holding that on me, will ya? Nearly took up another 5 quid. Oh, knew I was going to suffer that. Those letters are good, aren't they?
They will be very useful, I think. How the butchers at this one, John?
We'll have a handwriting expert on this for safety's sake, and he gets evidence if necessary.
Yes, and we shall require that.
No,
surname and
where
address.
she's gone. She must leave without giving further particulars.
Carter! Carter! Where did that young woman go? Well, you shouldn't have let her go. Send Greta after her.
Right away, sir.
She's gone.
Yes, but I sent Greta afterwards. But we won't have any luck in this fog. Damn! We must have this man's surname and address.
We won't get it. She's